Welcome to Love Travel.
I'm Arthur.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Trina, and we've just been to
Jamaica. Yaman. And stay tuned for all the awesome stuff that we did in Jamaica.
And please check out the full-length videos of each experience. Links are in the description box below.
And welcome. We just came from Jamaica. Now Jamaica is a beautiful Caribbean island. We had fun traveling around, eating some of the yummy food they've got there, the nightlife, and plenty of other awesome things. Now sit back and watch all the awesome things that we did while we were in Jamaica. It was such an amazing time, and we wished we could have stayed there a bit longer. First things first, swimming with the dolphins in Montego Bay. Now we were in Montego Bay primarily, and we traveled about an hour and a half to a nice dolphin haven they've got. You can swim with stingray there also, which is pretty fun to do. Trina got to do that. But the main reason we were there was to swim with the dolphins. Now you can do some awesome tricks with the dolphins, and the tricks are also kids friendly. Lily managed to do a couple of tricks herself. Now take note, they don't allow you to take any photos or videos. They use their own, so you buy them after the experience is over. So you need to carry a bit of cash with you to get the videos afterwards. They also give you a CD with all the pictures and videos of the experience. So you should check it out if you're in Montego Bay. Next up is Bob Marley Museum in St. Anne's Parish. Now the drive was about an hour and a half from Montego Bay, and the scenic route is amazing getting to there. Now you get to see where Bob Marley lived and where he was laid to rest. You can also buy a couple of souvenirs at the compound, so make sure you carry some cash with you or your card. That also works still. The tour takes about 30 minutes, and we had a group of about 12 people. With a very awesome tour guide with a signature laugh who knows a lot about the Bob Marley family. He's actually related to the Bob Marley family. You get to hear about the history of the Marley family, including Bob Marley's mom. It's an experience of a lifetime. They also get to show you where Bob Marley lived and where they cooked, the kitchen. You even get into Bob Marley's bedroom. How amazing is that? They show you some of Bob Marley's plaques and his musical instruments and plenty of other stuff. There's some guys there who give you a nice performance of some of Bob Marley's music, about 2 or 3 songs they do for you. And I would say before you leave Jamaica, make sure you get to do this experience. We didn't spend too much money there. I think it was about 30-40 bucks for all 3 of us for the full experience. Now we managed to also see some of the dolls that Bob Marley's mom used to make, and there are a couple of lovely pictures of the family on the walls. So check it out when you get to St. Anne's Parish. Next up, Rick's Cafe. This was such an amazing experience. We had a beautiful view of the sea from where we stood, and it is by a cliff, and the main reason people go to Rick's Cafe is for the cliff dive. Now this is a very amazing experience. Now check out somebody taking a dive, which we also did. Now take note, it is quite a long dive, so if you're afraid of heights, you might want to avoid this one. That's Trina taking a nice dive, a plunge into the water. I also took a dive from the same spot, which was awesome. There's also a shorter spot if you're not too keen on heights. And check out some of the guys there who are seasoned divers. You can pay them a bit of cash to watch them dive. You can also have some fun there, some food, some music, and plenty of other stuff to do. Next up, the Luminous Lagoon in Falmouth. Now there's some very fancy luminous microorganisms in the water that illuminate when you move inside the water. You have to do this experience, and it's the brightest luminous lagoon in the world. Next up is Montego Bay River rafting. Now you get onto these lovely bamboo rafts for about an hour.
That's amazing.
We were with Captain Spencer, who's an awesome guide, and it's pretty safe for kids, and it takes about an hour, and you should check it out if you are close to Montego Bay. Next up, nightlife. Next up is the haunted house in Rosal, Montego Bay. Now this was quite an experience, and if you stay in Montego Bay, you can't miss the big massive haunted house with the famous witch who apparently killed 3, and I repeated 3 of her husbands. Now she is a black widow of note. She also apparently used to kill the slavers on her compound. Now we took the night tour, and that was even scarier, and we went with Lily. It was good fun. They've got people there posing as ghosts, so that makes the experience that much more fun, so check it out. Next up, he's trekking up Dun River. This was a good experience. Take note, the surface of the river is extremely slippery, so try and buy yourself some water shoes. They cost about $7, so they're not too pricey, and it's a worthwhile investment. We didn't get them, so we ended up having to trek downwards or down the river instead of up the river. I would also say carry some cash with you, because they sell food there. They sell a couple of souvenirs, so if you want a fridge magnet or something nice to take back home with you, you can always get some. And remember, the place closes at about 5 o'clock, so if you're going to go there, make sure you arrive early so you can enjoy the experience. Next up, Jamaican food. Now if you're in Jamaica, make sure you try jerk chicken, jerk pork, lobster, and they've also got very delicious fresh fruit. Now jerk chicken is a special way they grill their chicken, and it is amazing. It tastes different, it tastes very nice. You can't leave Jamaica without trying out their jerk pork and jerk chicken, and the food is reasonably priced. It's not expensive. We stayed in an all catered resort, so we got to try all their yummy food. Next up, visiting the caves, Negril. Now we were on our way to Rick's Cafe, and our driver decided to take us on a detour to visit the caves. They are amazing, lovely view, and the sound of the water crashing on the walls of the caves is just amazing. Now there are bats on the roof of the cave, so beware of bat poop. We didn't get any on us, thank goodness, but it was an amazing experience, and the view you see from the caves is just amazing. Next up, snorkeling in Negril. We were with famous Vincent. Look him up when you get to Jamaica if you want the best spots to snorkel. Now he took us down, it's about an hour's boat ride to a spot, and you get to see amazing sea life. We also got to touch some of the marine life, and he told us to be very careful not to damage the reef because it's very delicate. Besides the underwater snorkeling, you also go to a small spot where you can get some lobster. They can drop you off from the snorkeling site, and they'll leave you there to have a bit of lobster, and then after that you can get back to Margaritaville in Negril, which is also a very nice club. It's a nice activity to do with the whole family. We went with Lily, and she had plenty of fun. I was swimming with her pretty much the whole time, and she had a life jacket on, so swimming with her was very easy to do. Now this activity lasted about an hour, then we got back to the boat, and that was it.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
And leave a comment down below. Peace.
keep an eye out for more videos as we travel around the world.